Yo, what's up, fam? So, I want to speak about something I've uh, I've divinely understood about astrology. See, every planet is really connected within your body and spiritually as well, has an effect on your consciousness and your awareness, right? So initially, in the beginning of my spiritual seeking, I kind of I thought Saturn was something very negative, and Saturn was something that I didn't really want in my life. But then I slowly came to realize that it's really about how you see things, how you see what your perspective really, because Saturn in its element is actually very grounding. It's actually very grounding. Yeah, sure, you may still be participating in the matrix and you may be lost, but the energy of Saturn may be very grounding, and sometimes that is what you need. See, I was meditating and I was in my deep meditation, and then I moved to Saturn. I moved to the place Saturn, not literally, but esoterically my mind went there. And I just everything just froze. I was like, directly I could feel my body. I could literally feel my body intensely. And I was so grounded. This is something that I've never experienced, right? I would always meditate and I would go into the higher frequencies, higher realms of existence, and connecting with Neptune, connecting with Uranus, connecting with all these planets that are higher dimensional, right? So when I did connect to Saturn, when I did come back and connect with Saturn, I really had a sense of a grounding, and it was like all my addictions or all my clutches, all the things that I have. Many people have clutches, whether it be smoking, drinking, or caffeine, or whatever it may be. You are in this material realm, and you are holding on to certain habits and things. And when I really understood that it's not because of our um, uh, our groundedness that we are doing these things, it is because of our ungroundedness, right? Because if you are ungrounded, you are seeking something to get back into your body, and really that is what this meditation taught me. I was just meditating, and I just felt a presence of my own being, and I felt a presence of me being here, like literally here. And that is what Saturn taught me. Saturn is like, in my experience, Saturn is like the teacher that immediately gives you results and also delays things for you. See, in my life, I had a lot of things taught to me at a very young age. I didn't grow up thinking I was gonna be spiritual, or thinking I was gonna be meditating, or thinking I was gonna be into alternate forms of healing and all that stuff. I didn't even think I was gonna be religious like that. But when I really got hit by a couple of intense jabs and by life, it taught me that there is something introspecting. It taught me how to introspect. It taught me how to go within, which I never really did. I was always so external, like, hey, look at that, hey, look at this, hey, look at that, hey, look at that, hey, look at that girl, hey, look at that guy, hey, look at that bicycle, whatever it may be. I was never really in tune with how I was within me, because there is an entire universe within me. And that's why in the Bible also, which is really allegorical, it's not meant to be taken literal. They say the kingdom of God is within you, right? What was that? weirdo sounds. Okay, so the kingdom of God is within you. So that being said, we... Oh my god, I think it's that Siri bitch on my laptop, whatever. Artificial intelligence doing all weird things trying to stop this video from happening. Okay, so that being said, basically what I want to say is your body is your safe place, is your protection, and it is you who chooses to be grounded. When you are ungrounded, see, this is the problem spiritual people have. We are so up in the higher chakras that we forget the tree only grows as big as the roots go deep within the ground. So when I was in this deep meditation, I literally didn't feel addicted to nothing. I didn't feel... It's like all my addictions just went away. I was like present in the moment. I was like, what is that going to do for me? What is it going to do for me? And I literally questioned that. And slowly, within like a couple of minutes in that meditation, it thought of me drinking coffee or a tea or whatever, caffeine or smoking or whatever, just disappeared. It just disappeared. And when it disappeared, it's like I only existed and I was within myself completely. So that's what I'm trying to say. Message of this video is, sometimes you need to be grounded in order to not be so spacey. When you are spacey, you are actually seeking something to ground yourself. You are actually seeking some type of way to get back into your body, to get back into where you are right now. You get me? See, most people are so like up somewhere else, so spaced out in their thought, thinking like 100 things in 1 minute, you know? They're not even able to just be in gratitude for this moment and be in alignment with their selves and with their real intentions within their hearts. And it's like, because of your spaciness, because of your inability to connect with your self, with your roots, you are now lacking the grounding to even be able to make certain choices, to be able to be disciplined, to be able to say, no, I don't want to do that. And yes, I'm going to do this today until I reach the benefits of it, you know? Because life is a bunch of choices. It's really a bunch of choices. And when you put choices aside, life is a choice. You have a choice to live. You have a choice to breathe this moment to the fullest right now. And if you don't, your future is going to change. If you don't breathe and love this moment, you're not in the present moment. So what present can you get out of it? What good can happen if you're constantly thinking about the past or thinking about the future? You're not here right now. You're not enjoying the moment. You're not really here. And this is all we have, this moment right here. That's what Saturn taught me. This is all we have. We are always somewhere in the spiritual realm. Our spirit is always like, when we sleep, we literally go out of our body. Okay, so that being said, we always sleep. Try going 4 days without sleep and you'll go literally mad. Trust me on that, you will go mad. It'll be very difficult, but you'll start seeing things, hearing things, feeling things, and you'll literally go through what they call as psychosis, which is really bullshit. Because when you don't sleep, what happens is you are automatically your brain just automatically starts functioning at a higher level, right? And when you walk down the street and you see all these people who are just basically animals, and you're basically on God mode, literally, like your brain is like oozing with neurons, and then they see you, they're gonna look at you like you're a fucking alien. And before you know it, you're going to be gang stalked, you're going to be attacked, you're going to be blah, 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 blah. So that being said, the message of this video is going to be like, ground yourself with Saturn. That's what it taught me. Get back into your body. Go deep within your legs. Connect with your feet. Connect with your knees. Connect with your hips. Connect with your thighs. Connect with your calves. Connect with every part of your body which is lower. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing ugly about that. There's nothing that should... We have been taught by religion. I'm sorry, religion, but sometimes religion does teach you this in a very disgusting way, that sex is wrong, whereas the act of sex is literally what brought us into this existence. How bizarre is that? We deem it as some taboo. Of course it's changing, but still it's taboo, right? It's like you're not supposed to do it before marriage. What the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Marriage itself is a construct created by the government, right? True love doesn't need a paper and a signature and some thread like they do in Hinduism. Of course, it's a purpose for everything, but why I'm saying this is because you gotta understand the purpose. You gotta understand why things happen the way they happen, and before all of that, you gotta be grounded within your body so you can really live. Otherwise, you're gonna be so spaced out. You're not even gonna be in this moment. It's like you're going to be so in the higher realms that you're going to forget this realm. You're going to forget your friend's birthday. You're going to forget things. Everything. You're going to forget it. You're just so spaced out. That's personally, I've had this problem. You're going to become thin. You're going to become fragile. You're going to become not so here, right? So that being said, there's a pro and there's a con to everything. Right? There's a pro and there's a con to everything. There's nothing wrong with being in this moment. But if you are constantly here, you're not going to be able to... That's why I say meditate. The best thing you can do for yourself is meditate and research information. Love yourself. Love yourself. I swear to God, love yourself, and God will help you. The truth lies within yourself. I've always experienced this. Even when I was a kid, I was always energetic. I was literally genetically better than every single kid. I don't mean this with ego. I was literally the shit. And they diagnosed me with ADHD, which is really just a fucking label for a kid who is better than other kids, who is just genetically a genius. And I was a genius. I still am, but where I fall short is grounding. That's why I become thin. That's why like, look at me. I'm thin only because I have been operating on such a high frequency that I literally forgot I have a body. I don't know how to explain this to anybody. I can't talk about this with anyone, really. I can't, because they're just not on my frequency. So message of this video is, if you're feeling spaced out, if you're feeling all airy, reconnect with your body. Go deep within. There's nothing wrong with it. You're not going to hell for not ascending or whatever. Remember, the tree only grows as deep as its roots. And I rest my case. Peace, love, 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 love.